You make me wanna act different. I love you for who you are. You make me wanna run circles around.
Woo woo!
Hey
what up,
guys.
YouTube? It's your boy Lonnie.
And I'm Nichole.
So, you know what I'm saying? We got a new page up, new channel and shit. Let's dive right into it, you dig? Boom! This video is basically explaining how we met.
How we got back together.
Back together. This is interesting right here. They don't even know.
They don't even
know. Alright, so.
I got my old baby back. Ain't that right?
After 8 long years, too.
My old thing is my new thing.
Alright, so. We went to school together. And this video is explaining how me and her met in high school. I'm 23, so you know it's been a little like.
It's been about like 8 years.
A little minute. So it was like we was in 10th grade. You dig? I was like 14, 15 probably.
Like 15.
I think I was like 15. Yeah. And you know I went to Silverado, right? Some high desert shit in Cali. Anyways, that shit born. Anyways, you know, we was in Spanish class. I remember low key. We was in Spanish class.
It's been a while.
Real shit. Yeah, anyways. Spanish class. She walk in. New student at that, right? She walk in, I'm like, ooh, who this baddie right here?
I was a baddie?
You still a baddie. Alright, so yeah, she walked in, you know what I'm saying? And she sits. Oh, actually, you sat right behind me.
Low key.
You sat right behind
Low
me.
key.
And, yeah, one day, I'm like, man, I'm nervous. I was a little scared kid, you know what I'm saying? I always had my earphones in.
He was a good boy.
Ain't messing
He was a good
nobody.
boy.
But anyways, I was a good boy.
He was.
I'm a bad boy now. Anyways. Anyways, yeah, she's a new student and shit, and she sits right behind me. And how we started talking is really crazy because she asked for chapstick out of anything. Like, she didn't ask for paper, a pencil, pen, none of that.
I know that's nasty. That's like kind of disgusting, but
She asked for chapstick.
the girl's
yo.
lips was dry. Like, what was I supposed to do? Ask for chapstick, and you know, you take a piece of your hair and cut off the first layer. That's what I did.
True.
I must have run out of chapstick, but that's what happened. That's how we met.
Because I dug in my pocket. I was
And
like,
he
shit. Huh. You know what I'm saying? And after that, we just started talking and stuff. You know, she was always doing homework. I was never doing no homework.
Then
you
I
know?
sat right next to him instead of being in back of him. You know, I had to move.
And then she got in trouble.
Move a little closer.
See, I hate being tickled too.
I got in trouble because we were talking all fucking class time. I was actually doing my work though. I was pretty good in Spanish, but I got in trouble. The Spanish lady actually told my mom.
Ooh.
I just don't understand how you could be a Spanish teacher and call my mom. I'm passing the class. I get home, my mom's like, so who is this boy that you're sitting next to in class talking all day? I'm like, what? What? You know, the menu voice, like, what? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about?
But yeah, that's how we met. And then she asked me out. Right?
You really gotta say that?
I'm just saying. She asked me out, y'all.
No, I didn't ask him out.
Yes, you did.
This is how it went, okay? So, you know, at the time, talking wasn't really a thing, but that's really what we was doing. And I'm just like, okay, like, you know, I'm a baddie, so I'm not just gonna be talking forever, okay? He was a good boy and stuff, so one day I was just like, so are you gonna ask me out? I mean, you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend or what? Cause we're not gonna keep doing this. And at the time we weren't doing much, you know, I don't even think we kissed at the time. But
yeah, I don't think so.
I didn't ask you out. Okay?
Yes, that's asking out though.
No, it's not.
What y'all think? Comment.
No, it's not,
comment
because
below. Let's see.
we had already talked about it, but I was just like, okay,
talked about
so
it.
what's up then?
And then she asked, so you
Am I gonna be your girlfriend?
That's asking.
No, I said specifically, are you gonna ask me out or what? And then he asked me out.
All right, so
because if he didn't ask me out, we wouldn't be together.
That's a lot of pressure, though. That is a lot of pressure.
I thought you said
so.
I was a baddie.
You gonna ask me out or what?
I was a baddie, though. Wasn't I?
Yeah. that low key intimidated me too. Real shit.
I was too cute for you thought? Is that what you thought?
But yeah, low key.
He was intimidated because, I walked in cute like.
Real shit. She had on boots. Her hair was real long.
The natural pretty
and then
skin.
she had on some perfume. I don't know what you was wearing that day.
I don't remember.
You was like, that day you said somebody gonna pay attention to me. And look what I did. Paid attention and go.
So that's how we met. That was in 2011. We were together for a little while.
Facts.
All the good stuff happens. Unfortunately, we broke up. It was not even really a breakup, but it was not by choice. I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. I was. I mean, you know how it is, right? You know how it is.
I don't know how it is.
You know how it is. I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend, and eventually, summertime came, and it was just like, fuck. I mean, I won't be able to see him. I won't be able to go to the movies with him. Like, we couldn't really continue our relationship, so it just had to end. But over the years, we stayed in touch.
Low key. And then I joined the army.
And I was pissed off. Because I joined the army too, but...
But she was in the reserves.
And he went active. Like, active. He went to Korea. I'm like, damn.
We came from emailing too. Like, we came from emailing, like, books. Like, biographies type shit. Like, long pages of emails.
Because my mom was really strict and I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a phone up until I was able to buy one with my own money.
Damn.
So that's how that went.
That's fucking wild.
So we stayed in touch, over the years, and
8 years later, she randomly hits me up on Facebook, yo. And I'm like, ooh, I was fixing my boy's car with him and shit. And she just hit me up. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, bro, guess who just texted me? He was like, a stripper? I don't fucking know, bro. Like, I'm like, hell nah, bro.
Stripper?
And I'm like, hell nah, bro. Nah, I ain't fucking no strippers though. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah. He was like, I don't know a stripper and all that. I'm like, nah, bro.
Wait, but you didn't even tell him. You didn't even tell him. He would always message me, like a lot through email, Facebook, you name it. And I was just like, I don't know, like.
She thought I was playing.
I thought he was playing because you guys know how it is. Niggas be lying. Niggas be
8 years.
Niggas be, oh my God, men.
Trying to find her, but she didn't want to be found.
I did want to be found.
After she knew I was serious. 8 years. That's commitment right there, fellas.
Commitment. And that's why I was like, one day I was up north and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty bored, going through some things. I was bored and I had just started my career and logged into Facebook, my old Facebook. And I'm like, oh shit. And I saw him and I'm just like, he was online, so I'm like, oh, okay. Hey. Sent him a text message or a message on Facebook, and the rest is history. Here we are. Almost a year later.
She shot her shot.
And there was no way I was about to miss that shit.
She was like this. Boom.
There was no way I was... Like Kobe, right?
I'm the
like
goal
Kobe?
And let you score.
Was it Kobe or Shaq? Was it like Kobe?
Said Shaq. Yeah, let's go with Kobe. I'm
just saying, there was no way after all this time that he could resist me. That's just really what it is. And it's crazy because
she looked the same, low-key. Like, she had these nice, big, beautiful brown, light brown eyes, too. Like, I'm like, ooh. Cute, petite body. Look, you see how she look? Look how she looking. Blushing. But
it's
yeah.
Just that he was just...
Ooh.
Okay. Continue.
That's how we got back together, too. Like I said, I'm in Texas at the time. And
he looked so different. I'm like, who is that? He's all buff and shit. Like, look at this arm, okay? He's all buff but when we were in school, he was never skinny. He was never skinny. But I was like, drilling and shit. Like, oh my God.
She really was drilling though. I would catch her staring at me. She was drilling. That shit is crazy. So anyways, I fly her out to Texas. You know what I'm saying?
I was flued out. I got flued out.
She got flued out.
Got flued out. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Flew her out to Texas. We spent a lot of time together too. Like people hit me up to go party and all that. I'm like, nah, bro. I gotta handle some business.
And
like,
I swear, it was like time had never even passed.
Real shit.
And
the
that's
old flame sparked up again.
Automatically.
I'm talking about on the phone. We would stay up on the phone all night. I had to go to work in the morning. I'm like, fuck work. I'm talking to her. Like that type of shit. But yeah.
You really love me?
I really do though. You know what I'm saying? This is my longest relationship too.
So let me tell you. So as we're reconnecting and stuff, you know, the big question happened. And the big question was, you know, we on FaceTime and stuff, and he's like, do you still love me? And I'm just like,
boom.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm straight to the point.
Yes, baby. And I'm just like,
said, yeah. I'm like,
yeah, I still love you. Because we were high school sweethearts, believe it or not.
Real shit.
And I'm just like, of course I still love you. What you thought this was?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I asked that, and then you already know what happened next.
The rest is history. Went out to Texas a while. Oh, first of all,
she kept coming back too, because I was in Texas for a minute.
After all that time, and especially being in the position that I am today, and how older that I have gotten, how I don't fucking play games, I was like, are we in this for the long run, or are we not in this for the long run? But after he asked me, do I still love him? I was like, yeah, this is it. Because he was always a good kid. He was one of the good ones. And I was like, damn, I just know
I'm a rare breed.
I was like, damn.
For real.
You are, babe.
I already know.
I was like, damn, I just hope that nobody has snatched him up yet. You know, I hope we don't have no kids yet. Because you guys know how it is in the army. My man stayed true to me, huh?
Real shit.
And he
Long
was like,
distance, that shit is tough though, because sometimes you be wanting to lay up with your girl. Like, not sometimes, nigga, all the time. Like, I'm like, man. And then then the doubt come. Because I'm like, man, I don't know if she out there messing around on me and shit. Like,
you thought I was messing around on you?
I mean, it's not like I thought that, but
he didn't think that. He was worried about these other niggas. That's what he was thinking about.
Real shit. Because I know how dudes are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then she's fine as fuck too. So it's like, man, I hope no other dude try to steal her from me. Like,
you can't. Nobody could steal what's real.
Y'all hear that? See, all right.
But honestly, you know, it was really hard doing long distance. We did it for quite a while, and
how long would you say? Like 4 or 5 months?
No, it was like longer? maybe about 6 or 7 months.
See,
almost.
That shit's hard.
Like, and I was just like, there was nobody else that I wanted to be with.
Same.
And I'm just like, well, this has to work because I got my old babe back. I mean, we're back together after all these years, 8 years, and I'm like, who was better for you than me? That's basically what it said. And I was like, well, who's better for me than him?
I found
other than Drake. And I was like,
this is like true happiness too. I'm like really happy. Like,
he was
all these other females playing games. Like, y'all know how the game go. Like, they just
fucking with you, huh?
Low key.
Yeah, fuck them bitches.
I was playing games too, because at the time I'm like, man, fuck a relationship, bro. Like, that's not for me. And then she hit me up. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm back in action. I'm back in motherfucking
We back in action.
But yeah.
So yeah, it was really hard. It
was tough.
There was a lot of times that I'm just like, dang, like I want to be with my baby already. But I was like, he's not coming home from the army at least for a few more months. So I'm like, this is what we have to do for now.
True, this is it.
So we just communicated. But there was probably like one time out of the entire time that he was gone that I felt like, damn, like, is this really gonna work? Or, no. I felt like maybe he had doubts, which he did. He thought that somebody could possibly take me from him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, but babe, you know me since 2011. I mean, you know me. True.
Just stay true. Like, communication is a big part. If you're going to do long distance, communication is key. Like, for real.
If you know that you're not going to be able to do long distance, don't even go there. True. Because you're going to end up hurting the other person. Mm-hmm. Plain and simple.
Super true.
If you're not strong enough to do it, don't even do it at all.
And it pays off. It paid off in our situation. It paid off for real. Like yeah, she know what I'm talking about.
We used to have all these plans when we were 15, 16, and
we were talking about running away on a train, like
we would get married and just everything. And I'm just like, fuck, I mean, dang,
that's
like.
funny. Now that I think about it, like
I always wanted to plan.
Yeah.
And now it's like
The
all of
plan-
our plans are coming true. Every last one of them. And it's just like, wow, like I'm so in love with him.
She really is though. She can't stop touching me. It's great. Life is good though. You know what I'm saying? Like when you plan accordingly and you do exactly what people say they're gonna do.
The biggest part that I had a problem with was that I missed him so much. Being out there with him in Texas, you know, after getting flued out and shit. I was like, damn, like.
And
hey,
them plane tickets were not cheap
they
either,
were fucking
man.
expensive as shit.
I'm talking about breaking the bank on that ass. Like, fuck.
$600 to $700 just to spend time with him for about 3 days. And we did it.
We did it.
We did it. Because we were like, okay, I mean, this is it.
I'm trying to see baby.
The first
so when the next
time
time you coming out here though?
he said,
For
you know,
real.
this is my last relationship. I love you.
For real, because I was about to quit. Like, I'm quit looking and shit, and I'm about to just start hoeing around. Like, niggas know how that is. Like, you looking for a relationship and that shit ain't working, so it's like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, fuck it. I don't
You was about to start hoeing around?
I'm dead ass. Stop me in my tracks. Say, whoa,
Stop
partner.
that ass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Real
right.
shit. Real shit.
I wasn't hoeing around. Okay? But that's okay, babe. I mean, everybody, they get close to doing shit.
True.
But I had to snatch him up real quick, because this, let me tell you, this is too fine for me to let somebody else fucking take. I'm supposed to be in this position. Me. Nobody else.
But
Shit.
yeah, that's how we met and got back together too. Like,
And now we're living life happily ever after.
got our own spot. You know what I'm saying?
We live together now. And after all these years, it's like, I'm so happy every single day.
Waking up to the person you love is it's a game changer for real. Like, it really is though. Like, it really is. Look, blushing like that.
It's just like, yeah, so okay, waking up to him every day, every single day. I can't sleep without him. I don't think I could live without him. Whenever he visits his family for a few days, I'm just like, when you coming home?
Sitting by yourself.
I don't know. I just can't sleep without him, like, at all. I mean, I can, but it's like, I'd rather not. I don't like to sleep without him. I don't like to be without him. And I'm independent. Don't get it twisted around here. Don't get it twisted. But I love him. I'm so in love with him that I want to do everything with him. I'm clingy as fuck. So
You know what we should have recorded?
What?
That trip to Six Flags.
We went to Six Flags like 2 times in like
For real, in like a week. And we didn't record none of it. The next time we go, we're going to record it though, for sure. And show y'all what's up.
a few more things about long distance relationships. Okay? Like I already said before, if you know that you can't do it, if you know that you're not strong enough to do it, do not tell the other person, okay, yeah, baby, we can get together and yeah, we'll do this for a little while. No, just cut it out, because at the end of the day, somebody's going to get hurt.
True.
And
communication is key. Like I said before, like, if you don't have
Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, communication. Trust also.
But let me tell you something about bitches. I had doubts about the bitches in his fucking army platoon, because I know how the army works. I'm in the army. Like, I know how it works. Oh, Lonnie, blah, 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 let's go drink. No, none of that shit. Okay? None of that shit was about to go down at all. And I would ask him, also, in a long distance relationship again, especially the times when you guys see each other, you need to talk about your feelings. Do not hold anything in. It's only going to build up, and you're going to be at home while your boyfriend or girlfriend is far fucking away, and you're going to be thinking, damn, I wonder what's going on. But you wouldn't have to think that if you would just tell them in person, on the phone, whatever, FaceTime, how you feel. And I would ask him, are there any bitches in your platoon that want to get with you? Or what?
I didn't let it happen. I wasn't even thinking about no other bitches, to be honest.
Set goals for yourself. Set goals. I don't want to hear, or at least I don't want to hear him say, "Oh, baby, I don't know when I'm going to see you again." No, we always
I
had
don't think
goals.
it never came to that.
It never came to that. We always was like, "Okay, babe, we're going to see each other this time. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that." Went out on a lot of dates. Even when he was sick, I came out there to nurse him back to life.
For real.
Set goals for yourself. Talk. It's so easy. I'm going to say not in our case, but I know in other cases, it's so easy to lose that connection.
True.
Let me tell you. I see it all the time. So easy to lose that connection. You need to stay connected. Make plans. And ask yourself, do I really want to be with this person? Because if you guys don't have no goals of, okay, well, you know, 6 months or to a year, I'm going to move out there. Or 6 months to a year, you're going to move out here. I mean, if you guys are those type of people that love to do long distance, then this shit might work for you guys.
True.
But I know that shit wasn't gonna work for me.
It wasn't gonna work for me either.
I was like, when the fuck you coming home? When you coming home?
And when you
coming home?
I was in a different time zone too. I was an hour ahead, so my schedule was off because of her schedule. And then she worked. Would you work night shift?
I did at one point.
She worked night shift. So I would try to stay up as long as I could. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. He'd
stay up every single night and would be tired as shit to go to work in the morning. You guys some of you guys know how the army works. You get up early as shit. He'd
do all that.
When I'd get off of work in the morning time, he would be waiting for my call. I'd call him all the time after I got off work. Yeah, I mean, he was always there for me, even when I couldn't see him at times. When he got home, I was just like, I didn't know what to do, guys. I did not know what to do. I didn't know what to do because I'm like, okay, finally he's home. I get to see him every day. This is the first guy I've ever lived with. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
And we're just young and trying to be successful. That's all that it is to it.
I think that's
You love me?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You think I love you?
I don't think.
He knows. He knows.
But
okay,
yeah.
I'm just checking.
Whoa. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the long distance stuff, though, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing weekly videos, too, you know? Like, subscribe, and comment